Okay, so we've got a unique situation here. I was just finishing editing this episode, and Cactus Pear in the Discord pointed out, actually, um, Lynn does have things to say to you as you leave this area. Do you remember last time when we were leaving, and instead of like walking out, we used teleport or whatever? I think we used dig. Yeah, so I thought to myself, well, they wouldn't have let me do that if Lynn had things to say to me, but sure enough, Lynn actually does have things to say to you here, and so we'll check that out real quick. This is going to be a different save file, so this is not our canon save file, you could say. Also, I was testing it. And this trigger does not activate if you don't take Latios and Latios with you. Well, wasn't that nice? Everyone's getting their own little therapy session, and you know this wouldn't have happened without me. Would it really hurt you to show a little gratitude? Say thank you. We don't really get a choice. Was that so hard? And now you can go on to your next little adventure. If you ask nicely, I might even let you fast travel out of here. What? Wait, okay. I guess. No, yeah, if you have Dig in your party, you can just do that before you even talk to her. Like, that's not like a password thing. Would you like that? Yes, please, thank you, no. Please. See, that wasn't so bad. I'll put you somewhere you can fly from. My treat. Remember who's really on your side. Well, this is a really random spot. Why'd you put me here? If you don't have fly with you, this is actually a pretty inconvenient place to be. Okay, well there you go. There's your extra dialogue from Lynn. Unfortunately, not canon in our playthrough, but at least we got to see it here. Wait, we're not done here, because there's an Easter egg here too. Hold on, I want to see if we can get it. Wasn't that nice? Did I say thank you? Okay, so when you're on this screen, there's something you can press to make her... Yeah, you press B. Are you feeling clever for that? I mean, I guess it's kind of funny, so I'll allow it. This time. But you're on thin ice. Literally. And that put this back in Ametrine Mountain. Okay, I wanted to show that too because it was funny. Alright, on with the actual episode now, sorry. Hey everybody, Latitude no Latios here. Welcome back to some more Pokemon Reborn. Last time, we got Latios and Latios with Slushy and Zach, and today, we got Josh Red.
Hello, hello, hello!
Very exciting. Today we're gonna do another quest for another legendary Pokemon, as if we ever do anything else in the Pokemon Reborn postgame.
Sometimes we get out of caves.
That's true. Sometimes we spend the entire episode escaping a cave. This time I think we're actually going back into that cave, so that's exciting.
Oh god.
Back into Eiger Cave with the duo most familiar with it.
If we can't get out of Eiger Cave, nobody can.
That's right. Anybody can go in, but not everybody can get out. Yeah, while I was thinking about it, there's a room in the orphanage that's been locked off for a long time, and since we did that gauntlet in the past in this room, I wonder if it's unlocked now. Locked, okay.
Nope.
Well, that's alright. Maybe someday. Maybe, down here? I don't think there's ever been anything down here. Alright.
Yeah. Would be crazy if we went in there and Shady's like, dude, that shit was whack, right?
No, but seriously, like, no capping? Like, that was crazy. Being real for a second? Shay doesn't have much to say about any of that. Yeah, I mean, we just have the Manaphy quest.
Yeah.
And the other one, which for some reason doesn't get a sparkle on the map, and I don't remember why.
Sean thinks that it is Diancie. And I would argue that Diancie shines enough and doesn't need another sparkle.
Okay. Yeah, my my suspicion is that this next one is Deontay. You remember Eiger Cave, where you and Bennett found that Victini? Turns out there might be more to it. There's a pretty big energy reading from somewhere deep beneath that cave. We need someone to go down there and check it out. Copy that, boss. You got this. Remember, the way to that cave is through the west end of Victory Road. Hit forward through the New World, and then you're there. Once you're in the caves, I suggest looking for the lowest point possible. Might even be underwater. You can do it, boss.
It's kind of wild that this is theoretically the first time anyone has ever been to Eiger Cave ever, right? Like when we went to go get Victini or whatever, and yet there are no new Pokemon there.
They're like undiscovered Pokemon.
Yeah. Like you have to go through the New World to get there.
That is an excellent point. I was gonna argue that we found like the pot and pan there for the like the hikers that were cooking. So it had been explored before, but you bring up a good point that it's actually impossible to get there without going through the New World. So that raises the question of how anybody else got there before.
Maybe that was Lynn? I don't know.
It was Lynn who was hiking there. So I'm going to be honest, I do not remember how to get back there.
Yeah, I heard Victory Road, New World, and then that was when we're in there, I know how to get back, but
yeah.
Or like I know the ins and outs, but getting there, whole different story.
Oh jeez.
I will say this does not look familiar for my Eiger Cave knowledge, though.
Maybe it was in that room with the puzzle. Oh, you know what?
I
actually,
believe it was puzzle.
Okay, yeah, I'm recalling now what we have to do.
Wasn't it close to where the the logic puzzle was? Or am I going crazy?
Yeah, I think it's close to logic puzzle, but I think it's on the other end.
Yeah.
That's right. Simon, or was it Aster? Aster said to start from the west end. He tried to warn us, and I ignored it.
We're not map people. we got guts, and we follow that.
Okay, it's right in that hole there.
Yeah.
All right, here's that new puzzle we did.
Yeah.
Speaking of Simon and Aster, I've been getting them mixed up recently, and I do know they're different characters, but you can't deny they play somewhat similar roles in the story. Simon is the one where like they're both part of Team Meteor.
Mm-hmm.
Simon is the one where like his partner in Team Meteor was a girl and she died when Saphira, I think, attacked the mansion or attacked Team Meteor. And then Aster, completely different situation, also part of Team Meteor though. His partner was Eclipse and she got like put to sleep forever. You can see how I get them mixed up.
Kingdom Hearts.
It's just like Kingdom Hearts. We need to go to the lowest point, and we need to use dive.
Well, we've been at our lowest point here. We're familiar with that.
Every time we come here, we reach our lowest point. Oh god, okay.
We were like Robert Falcon Scott in the Antarctic, and we didn't want to use dogs and skis to get ahead of the northern European explorers.
If there was a dog that knew rock climb, I would use it, no problem. God.
I was gonna say Rockruff Lycanroc feels like it should, but I don't know if it does, because rock climb is one of those moves that wasn't given to Pokemon like after Gen 5.
I think it learns rock climb through level up. It's a weird situation. Like I remember in this game specifically, you can get a Lycanroc that knows rock climb through level up. I think before you even get the TM for it.
Fascinating.
Yeah, and I remember having a question of like, can you actually like activate rock climb before you're supposed to be able to?
Yes, okay, Lycanroc and Rockruff are the only Pokemon after Gen 5 that learn Rock Climb.
Yeah, I guess because it's 3 level up, because there's no TM for it anymore.
Yeah.
Interesting. So we're trying to figure out how to get into that body of water right there,
Yeah.
and we are struggling. But that's okay. It's chill vibes in here. We're just chill guys.
We're just chill guys. Prior to actually the Gen 5 Pokemon all learn it through level up also for the same reason.
Other Gen 5 Pokemon that also learn it through level up.
Yeah, the Venipede line, the Scraggy line, and the Ferrothorn. Well, not the Ferrothorn line, just Ferrothorn. Uh, Also Druddigon.
Yeah, it'd be kind of weird if Ferroseed could use Rock Climb.
It'd be kind of cool. It's like throwing itself at the wall and trying to figure out, like, it's rolling up the wall.
I guess I can imagine how it would climb up. I don't imagine how you could ride it while it's climbing.
No, yeah. Very carefully placed handholds.
God, this is so hard to get anywhere here. I'm fucking going crazy. Like when I was younger and I'd get lost in an area for like an hour just because I wasn't like paying enough attention to really get through it. You know how this usually goes? Is like it turns out there was like somewhere like near the entrance that I was supposed to like do something. Like right here, for example.
Yeah.
Of course. It was right by the entrance where we came in. All right, here we are.
Here we are.
So yeah, I just through process of elimination, I think this is going to be Deontay, but I guess
I of course know who it is because I'm smart. I'm the oracle of the Let's Play.
yeah, Josh Red is just really smart to the point where we're just completely confident he knows.
I... There are some things I know supernaturally. There are some things I know by instinct.
This looks promising.
This is a supernatural knowledge.
Oh, new encounters?
What if it was Diancie? What if that wrong?
This is an anomaly.
It's a geode.
Yeah, while I'm thinking too, I quickly trained Latias.
Hey,
Hey,
do we have any remote PC
I
uses?
wanted to see how long we could go without you noticing.
You opened that bag and that party, and I saw.
Crocker was actually good last time. He used the Choice Banded
Okay.
Sucker Punch against Latios and Latias.
I mean, that's never a bad. Sucker Punch is pretty good, especially when choiced. So
Yeah. So Latias just has a bunch of special defense CVs. Gave her a really basic move set.
sure.
You know, Side Shock, Ice Beam, Recover, Calm Mind. I think this is like the moveset that Slushy used in Pokehoki.
Yeah.
The only thing is I do want to give her a perfect cell imprint for special attack. There we go. Alright, now we're all set.
Cool.
Well, we may or may not be. Latias does have some cool... Oh, this is interesting. Is this also new?
Nope.
Yeah, this does seem something we did before. I must have to use dive here. Whoa, this is a big area.
Yeah.
But I suppose we've been here before. All right. I'm just gonna look around real quick. Yeah, that's right. Okay. See where this takes us. There's 2 ways to go.
I don't remember the southern one.
Yeah, this one seems new. Okay.
Yeah.
So this is interesting. We've got the foreboding music, but we never actually entered the new world. Oh, okay. We're still in the regular world.
Yeah, we're still in Eiger Cave.
Eiger Cave Depths.
It's just scary now.
It's gonna be really hard to get out of here.
Dude. We perma soft locker. Oh, did you see that?
That's for Hoopa?
Yeah, that is for Hoopa, but on the left there.
That's more important.
Dude, we can get Zygarde one day.
We will.
I love
We'll get
Zygarde.
him. Yeah, Zygarde's cool. Okay, Zygarde underutilized in X and Y, but I guess with Legends ZA
Well, of course.
that can be fixed. I think in the anime they use him like pretty well. So Zygarde's like the final boss in the anime.
Yeah. Because they have the Zygarde cell traveling with them for most of the Gen 6 anime.
Yeah.
But also he's in the Gen 7 games.
Whoa. He is in the Gen 7 games. Okay, so we're gonna go all the way down, then we're gonna go back up. This is cool.
Diamonds are forged in the hardest of circumstances.
I wonder if there's gonna be any other characters down here besides us.
Diancie.
I mean,
He
besides
starts talking to us.
Yeah, like I mean, Latias did start talking to us. To be fair,
Just like the Pokemon movie.
just like the Pokemon movie. Are you an Ash and Latias shipper?
No, not particularly.
Interesting. I've seen some annoying discourse on Twitter. It was like one tweet maybe, but people are like, I don't know how people can say the Pokemon movies aren't canon because like in the finale or whatever, they like show Bianca from the movie for like a second. And it's just annoying to me because like it's like if something is canon, like to me, that means like it not only did it like literally happen, but also it's like somehow important and it informs what comes next. But the Pokemon movies aren't like that at all. They're like designed to be like separate.
I would argue that some of the movies do inform certain like traits about the characters, right? Like I think it's the same way as saying like, are the One Piece films canon? You know?
I've only seen one, so I would be inclined to say no, but I guess that does bring up a good point where it's like it could have happened.
Yeah, like
guess.
I think the thing with the movies is that barring a couple of them, they all plausibly could have happened. And I think that's more important than like for the type of show Pokemon is. I think that's more important than like having it have recurring impact.
I could see that.
Because also think of it like logistically. You can't set up a major plot point in one of the movies because then you're like, well, kids, you better go back and watch that movie that, you know, in the time it was released was not easily accessible unless you were watching Cartoon Network on the right day every second year.
So this is interesting.
Yeah, what do you think that is?
I think the Deontay movie was one that was on Cartoon Network.
Most of them were. Just never at a good time.
Right. Well, I mean, the first couple of ones they only did in theaters.
Yeah.
I remember watching Pokemon Heroes in theaters with my mom and my friend.
Well, yeah, but they did air those like once every 2 years after that.
Something shining on the ground. You recognize it as one of Kane's earrings.
Dude.
They're teasing us. Oh no.
On his grave?
And his gravestone. I don't know what this is supposed to be. Can we, This is not gonna work, but... Yeah, okay.
It's crazy that Cal and Kane are dead. Oh. Aw. You can't leave yet. I'm still getting your present ready.
Is it Kane?
Can't you at least be patient for it? Ugh, I didn't even have a chance to wrap it. You know, it wouldn't hurt you to show some more gratitude. Obviously, you have the entire world to strut around, and they'll all pander to you and stroke your ego cause, you know, that's just what you do with champions, I guess. But you should remember who got you there. I mean, Pay no attention to the plot armor behind the curtain.
Well,
Oh, that's not plot armor. That's saving and reloading.
yeah, I don't
That's
know what you're talking about. In this timeline, I won all the battles, period.
Yeah, have you seen the Cricketune we're carrying around? Who do you think made it so you could win in the first place? Deedlewoo.
Yeah, Beetle did, yeah.
You didn't have to get any critical hits. We barely did.
I know, right? I was just gonna say, I feel like there's been like hardly any times where a critical hit like really made the difference for us winning.
I think this was written for someone who's not using the sticky web Cricketune strat.
That's right, a less certain, more RNG dependent strategy.
Yeah. And isn't it convenient that every area you prance through just happens to have a way out? Well, barely.
Yeah, you chose a bad example here.
Who do you think put all those light shards around for you?
Light shards?
Huh? The like things where we heal,
Oh,
I
okay.
think. I'm not saying everything you've done has been worthless or whatever. I'm just saying, a little appreciation would be nice.
So is Lynn like...
You should be helping us more. Yeah, I just think
Yeah, clearly not
we
helping
are
us
the ones
enough.
forgotten.
I mean, even with all that help, we still got stuck in
Yeah,
Iger Cave.
we're like this just feels like a presidential election where neither candidate is like pandering to the common poor individual. You know, like we are the lower class of Pokemon Reborn, and would be nice to be acknowledged every once in a while.
That's right. So is Lynn like deeming herself like the game master right now?
Yeah, it sounds like it.
That's interesting. So like, when we went to the past and we fought Orphan Lynn,
Yeah.
she had like this personality, which I thought was surprising because the way I had imagined it up to this point was that Lynn, for some reason, I've always thought like the real Lynn was like the brooding, like melodramatic one that we encountered throughout the main story.
Mm-hmm.
And then I thought maybe she got corrupted by whatever influence it was that made her talk like this. But it seems like it's kind of the opposite, where like she was always a troll, and then maybe the brooding personality really was just like a facade and nothing more.
Maybe.
Yeah. But now she's saying she was pulling all the strings.
Even this. Here I am finding your friends. So don't forget, I've done more for you than Anna ever has.
She's also been like putting herself at opposition to Anna.
Listen, I get the orphanage was like a weird place, but like...
Hey, you're hideous, really. Okay, wow.
Yo.
First thing Kane says to us in a while. No, Kane, don't touch me. He's going to the real world? That's not good.
Hey, Lynn, he wasn't very appreciative of us, so like, golden rule?
Don't follow me. Are we actually getting Kane back? I thought we were going to get him later at this rate because we got Yuffie back.
Yeah. Shade.
I mean, I guess I guess in my mind we fought Umbral Yuffie, but you're right, we got Shade back. Well, damn. Let's follow Kane. Let's find Kane. That was one of the really early memes in this playthrough. Was we have to find Kane.
Where's Kane?
Just gonna keep saving.
Yeah.
It wasn't a difficult request. Back off. People are ugly.
Okay.
You're no exception. I'm even less of one. All the commitments, expectations, personal, professional, intimate, just to live. I didn't ask for all that.
Little dramatic.
A little dramatic. So I'm guessing... Oh, actually, which way are we supposed to go?
I think this left one, but I'm not sure.
Where did this one go? Oh, God. Oh, okay, here we go. This is good.
Dude, Zygarde Cell! Great ball!
Two great finds. Are these Kane's deepest, darkest thoughts? Is that he just thinks all people are ugly?
Is that he opens up the way for great and timer balls?
And you're still here. Do you think this is easy? Running from everyone and everything? But easier than staying. Longer you stay, the longer people expect you to. I don't want my every action to be a decision. I just want to be, with or without others. Just let me be.
They want us to let him not have to make decisions when every fucking turn of every battle in this game is a life or death decision for us.
It's so true. Also, there's nowhere else for us to go. We have to keep going forward.
Wait, hold on. Go back up. Rock climb down to that ladder. Can you rock? Is that a rock climb point?
No, it's a fake rock climb wall.
Okay, never mind.
The rock climb walls have 4 rocks.
That's okay. I just wanted to make sure we weren't missing any loot.
Right. That's important. Ha. As expected from you, Sean. You've got quite some endurance. That was an innuendo. Did you think I'd say something like that? Not like I could blame you for expecting it, when I've played to it so much myself. That's just how you like being, right? Humor is the easiest way to deflect from a serious concern. Nothing wrong with lightening the mood, but I'm nearly spent here, so I'll ask one more time. Though you obviously won't listen, leave me alone. Even I know I can't run forever.
I think we really need to import like a licensed therapist to the Reborn region.
Yeah, licensed one. Yeah, there are 0. There are literally 0, as evidenced by everything that's happened. I mean, this is just like normal teenager stuff, you know?
Are they? Is he a teen?
It's not really clear. I mean, there are very few adults in this game, I guess. This is a very unchaperoned game.
It appears to me that most of the characters are like 18, 19. Not like 13. I could be wrong though.
Yeah, I would maybe go a little lower, but I don't know. I guess most characters is generalizing. Ugh. This is exhausting, and it's not like we've even gone that far. I guess that's expected. Because no matter how far I go, I can't outrun myself. Oh shit, the music, we're about to fight him. So, Sean, you're here to drag me back kicking and screaming, huh? Then make me scream, cutie. I wasn't kidding when I said people are ugly. Absolutely repulsive, every inch of them. When you stop to think about it, that's the terrifying part. That it's different when you stop to think. So try not to think. Well, I try, and sometimes that just makes it worse. Think about anything except pink crystals. But in running from the thought, that's all there is. I learned running didn't work a long time ago. He found me. My stepfather.
His stepfather is Diancie?
We're doing a good job following the plot this time. The YouTube comment like, wow, they're really following along pretty well. I couldn't understand it. Why would my mother get remarried after already divorcing once? Why to someone like him, who snapped if we even so much as looked at him with the wrong expression? If we were late, unclean, inadequate, Why him? I asked my mom once. She told me she needed him. Everyone has needs. Food, water, shelter. And though I wouldn't understand until I was older, she said there was one more need. Intimacy. Dun, 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 dun. I hated that. I still do. Most of all, I hated that she was right. I began to understand. Everyone seemed so attractive. I've been having a hard time telling if Kane is like pansexual or asexual. People were cute, but when you stop to think, what's cute? When all we really are is a sack of meat, bones, and electricity.
He's right.
That is what we all are. And my brain can make me find that cute.
He's right.
What the hell? He's right to be pissed off. I'm pissed off too. We should unionize.
No, I like that we find sacks of meat and electricity cute.
It's disgusting. Inside and out. People. Electricity. Intimacy. And me. It's all absolutely revolting.
That's why he's a ground type user. I get it.
He's poison. It's an understandable mistake. There's a million trainers in this game. Get it out of my sight. Are we actually going to save Kane finally? I mean, that's exciting, but we are not battle ready right now at all. I thought we'd have more of a warning.
We have a Latias.
Well, against a physical ice type user.
Yeah.
All right, Darkness Cave.
I think this is good. Darkness is gathering.
Yeah, this is generally Dark gets boosted here. There's like some like beam moves that get boosted too, like Flash Cannon. Yeah, Dark and Shadow moves. It's like a Dark Crystal Cave is what it is. Dark gets boosted. Ghost gets boosted defenses. I don't know if we have any of those right now. We put away Crocker, which was a mistake. I wonder if this stacks for Crocker.
That would be pretty sweet.
We can make a Crystal Cavern if we make it sunny. We can make a cave by using Earthquake. Enables Aurora Veil for some reason. Magical Seed. Okay. Well, it is a singles battle, so that's a pretty big advantage to us. We could try the Smash and Pass strat with Smear Gulp. For now, I think we do need to switch. I just don't know what into. Swampert is not fighting right now. That sucks. Does anybody have fighting?
No.
I don't know why he's got a Sand Slash. It's a pretty random Pokemon for him to have.
Yeah. Especially if he's poison.
He was poisoned before.
Dude, no, he's ice.
Yeah, Brick would go hard here. Just gonna go for Earthquake and hope for the best.
I think that should... Oh, that
Oh, he made
did
a
not
cave.
do it.
Well, that does change our calculus here.
True.
So once we use Earthquake again, I think the ceiling falls and,
Kills us all.
yes, literally. I guess we can use Rock Slide instead. If we live this. Damn.
Wow.
I think we are... Sand Slash is not fast, right? Like, we can Spore.
Alolan Sand Slash is kind of fast.
Do they have different stats?
I'm pretty
Okay.
sure.
I mean, in that case, we can send in somebody else besides Smeargle. We can try
Maybe
to
I'm leading you astray.
I think you're leading me astray. I'm gonna go for the Spore. Hell yeah. Aurora Veil faded. That's good. Moody? I don't know how Moody. I think this Smeargle is not supposed to have Moody. Oh well. It's fine. I think we had Evasion. Defense? Okay. Oh, well, okay. Our defense is really low, which is pretty bad. I can't baton pass into Torterra now. It's really bad idea. I might need to baton pass into Metagross. Okay.
I'm using my Oracle abilities, and I'm foreseeing that Alolan Sandslash has more defense but less special defense.
Compared to regular Sandslash?
Yes.
Interesting. That makes it... it's easy... I've always liked to assume that the variant region forms had the same stat lines, but I guess they don't. I think they do change them to make them just better in some cases.
No, wait, it has more defense and special defense but less special attack. I see.
Yeah, so it's just like a more optimized Sandslash.
Yeah.
This is the Poplio that Kane rescued all of that time ago. I remember.
Dude.
It's too bad he's getting just completely rolled right now.
It's okay, we'll get rolled by the Deity fight after this.
That's true. Wow. I didn't use Earthquake because it was going to kill Metagross.
Yeah.
Okay, let's try Smeargle again.
Goodbye, Mawile.
Our defense went down again, Josh. What the fuck? I don't know if we can afford to have -2 defense in this fight.
Well, if our speed is fast enough.
Alright, Whackford, this is your chance. Oh, he woke up. Oh, he woke up, Josh. We have -2 defense.
Yeah.
It's fine. We do need to kill him pronto.
We do, like right now.
How many remain? 2. Everybody's got a Magyar all of a sudden. What gives?
Dude, were they just handing these out one day? Did we miss this? We had a whole quest to go on.
Exactly, yeah. We had to really work for it. Okay, well, I think we win the stall war here. Yeah, definitely. Just gonna keep stalling, and that's all we can really do. I guess I can do another Calm Mind.
Unless it gets a crit.
That is true. Even the real luck we got along the adventure was not getting critted at opportune times. I'm just gonna let Megarna expend itself.
Yeah.
So that we'll have a beef. Oh no, it happened!
Cricketune.
Oh, it's bad.
Deedlewoo, it's your turn.
Oh, that's bad. Okay, well we need to do Spore Baton Pass into Deedlewoo.
Okay, let's go.
Does he have any moves? Oh, it's just Leech Life, Josh.
He's got Leech Life.
Doesn't he Quad Resist Bug?
We don't know what his last Pokemon is.
Okay, I have an idea. We're gonna let Smeargle get hit here. Magyarna's gonna get hit by a Life Orb.
Yeah.
Oh, but then our buffs go to waste. We can do Topsy-Turvy! We can make it Christmas Field!
Merry Christmas, Kane!
And then Bug will be super effective again. Well, I guess it may not matter because he's gonna die from Life Orb. Oh, not. Okay. Evasion. I'm gonna put him back to sleep if I can. Yes. Yes. We have a lot of evasion stages. Okay, we randomly got an attack buff, which is helpful.
Let's go.
Yeah, I guess we should Baton Pass. Oh no!
No!
We needed
It's
that!
okay. Leech Life will still kill.
Ah!
Ah!
Why did that happen?
It's okay, Leech Life will still kill.
Why did that happen, Josh? Is this a frickin'... Oh my god, why did any of that happen?
Dude, Lynn was so not right about us.
Disgusting. This is disgusting, you're right. Fuck. We could have won. Why didn't we have Focus Sash? Oh, I just didn't have anything. Yeah, like I said, we weren't really battle ready. I didn't even have an item. Ugh. All right, let's get back to where we were. Are you still playing the Gen 5 games?
I have 8 Pokemon left.
Are they rare ones or are they just like random ones?
It's breeding the starters and then getting the Weather Trio. I have the Weather Trio in their Therian forms, but I need to get them in their incarnate form still, which I didn't realize they weren't in Black and White too. So I got to go back to Black and White to catch them.
Oh yeah.
Because Black and White 2 expects you to buy Dream Radar.
Right. To get Therian forms, right?
Yeah. Which I did, but I want the incarnate forms also, so.
Okay. Focus Sash for Deedle. Leading with Deedle is probably a decent idea, and then we're gonna do our classic. Our classic.
The tried and tested.
Yeah. I guess we do Brick Break instead of Parasong. Okay, what else do we need? I want to change Mirgulp's ability. Moody is...
not the best right now.
Tone Tempo. Alright, that should be good. I've been thinking about it, and like, the long, like, monologues that characters do sometimes, and the really long cutscenes, is like... It's like a commonly cited... I don't know, commonly
It's very
cited.
common.
Well, I was gonna say it's like a commonly cited complaint with this game. It's just the long cutscenes, and I would have maybe said that I didn't love that aspect of it either, but like after thinking about it and getting this far in the game, I'm kind of at the point where I'm like, you know what, I'm down with it.
Like, what are you here for if not? You know?
Yeah, and I think like the writing of this game is one of the strengths of it. So it's like I don't necessarily mind that like they're so long.
I think I might understand in the post-game context. You know, in that we are here doing quest after quest, and it's very formulaic, right? But it's also the post game, so like I think it has a whole different set of complexities. It woke up already. That's fucked.
Could just reset, honestly, but
Lynn does not. Lynn is not watching our playthrough. Is all I'm saying. But yeah, I think that it's a strength of this game. I can see why some people would consider it a weakness. I don't think every monologue is like perfectly written, right? But like it has heart. It has spunk.
yeah, exactly. It gets a lot across, and like when you don't have a lot of like graphics to work with, like all you can really do is the dialogue.
Yeah.
I think at times 2 Zen headbutt kills here. But that was just something I was thinking about, because like some of these cutscenes do go on for a long time, and sometimes we like kind of make them go on even longer because we're talking through them.
Yeah. I mean, don't get me wrong. I do think that some of the conversations are a little weaker than others, but we're in the post game. Like, this is all bonus.
That's right. Who is the last Pokemon that we fought before?
Lucario, Magearna, Alolan, Sandslash.
We fought a lot of guys.
I'm failing to remember what the other 3 are, because we got through them. So Mawile, Mega Mawile.
That's right. I could probably just leave.
Yeah.
Don't want to tide. Get a free earthquake here. Not even a free earthquake.
Well,
okay.
not free.
Shows what I know.
Her Pokemon are not tired at all. They're very sleepy. You do have a assault vest on.
The classic assault vest protect combo.
Can I? I'm gonna admit something on this Let's Play that I have not admitted before. My first time competing in VGC at a like big regional tournament, I brought an Iron Hands with assault vest. The items were the last thing I gave my Pokemon. I had done all my planning before that. I was just like, alright, I need to give these Pokemon items. I forgot that I gave my Iron Hands Protect. And it was open team sheets. So I get to the tournament, I'm talking with my opponent, we're having a nice conversation, and all of a sudden he sees my team sheet and he's like, dude, why does your Iron Hands have Protect and Assault Vest? Are you trying to psych me out? And everyone at the table looks at me and they're like, I can see them losing respect, and I was like, no.
Oh no, that's
no.
I hate that.
And I knew I had like 9 more of those interactions to come.
So your team is like set in stone after you sign up?
Yeah.
Oh no, that's brutal. So you're just stuck with not being able to use Protect for all that.
Yeah, because I gave the items at like 3 a.m. a couple nights before because I needed to make my flight, and I was like, oh fuck.
Yeah, that is a mistake I made in the Pokemon Emerald Rogue streams that we did recently, where I think a battle went way worse than it needed to because I was running Mamoswine with both Protect and Assault Vest. It's a common mistake that I've made. Josh, is there anything in this Christmas background that stands out to you?
Yeah, New York, for one.
Right, anything else besides
also
that?
the gingerbread house on the ground, the wreath in the sky, the Nutcracker who looks like it's about to kill us.
Yeah. Keep looking.
Santa seems to have 2 other people in his sleigh.
Okay. Keep looking.
There's a green candy cane. The stocking seems to be giving marijuana to the child who is going to wake up the next morning.
Yeah, that's just the clip art that I found. Keep looking.
Yeah.
Don't stop looking.
Snowman?
Yep, there's a snowman.
Yeah, he's only got 2 humps, so this is a place that probably doesn't get as much snow.
Okay, good inference.
Yeah.
Keep looking.
I'm not sure what you want me to... Like, I would not be eating that gingerbread house. It's probably got bugs and shit.
Right, it's on the ground. Yeah, you wouldn't eat that.
4 presents at a lot of the trees, but also only 1 present at 2 of them.
Yeah, it must be blending in really well.
Oh, I mean, Super's there, but he's supposed to be.
There! Okay, that's what I was waiting for. Did you notice him before and you just didn't say anything?
Background, of course Super's there.
Okay. There's also, over to the left by Latias, there's a Pizza Hut triple treat box.
Oh, that's what that box is. Okay. Cool.
If I had to go down, I'm glad it was...
to the Pizza Hut triple treat box.
You okay, buddy?
This isn't very Christmas of him. What's that hole, by the way?
I mean, we should probably talk to him first.
Yeah, we should, but like, what is that hole?
Oh, is this Deontay? Oh.
Yeah, I'm sure it's Deontay.
Oh, the next time... Okay, next time on Pokemon Reborn, Lynn has a cold.
Ugh.
Stay tuned.
I'm taking amoxicillin.
By the way, just an addendum to the last episode, the Stoofer in the background is just an in-joke with Josh's group of friends. It's not something that the viewers of Reborn are supposed to understand, so sorry about that.
Yeah, no, you guys should know Stoofer.
He's one of the Yule lads.
He shows up every December 14th, guys.
And he causes Christmas mischief every year.
Yeah.
Does he lick pans? Is that what he does?
Yeah, he licks pans that had pies in them.
Yeah, look out for him.
So be careful. He's very small.
You'll miss him. And your pots will be licked without you even realizing it.